Okay, so we have the body of the airplane, we have the wing. So yeah, it looks like an airplane. Um, you wouldn't look at this and say this looks like a ship or a car, a tram, whatever. So it looks like an airplane. So you should be happy with that. I hope that yours look like an airplane as well. So let's bring the. We don't need the wing now. So let's just turn off its visibility. So you can just type 0 on visibility and hit enter, and because now we're going to move around some vertices here so that we can shape this in a way that we can attach the wing to this mesh, to the mesh of the body of the airplane. So I'm just, like you can see, just moving these vertices the best way I can to shape it like the drawing. This is probably not a good idea. Okay, let me think. Yeah, I think we need. Yeah, I think we need another edge loop here, so let's just do it. I'm holding control using the multi-cut tool, and so that's okay. Let's do this new edge loop, and yeah, it looks better now. It looks much better. So let's bring this down, and this one here goes here, and this one here that goes to this place, and this one just bring it down as well. This one goes up and to the right side. Yeah, okay. This one can go to the right side of it as well. Yeah. Okay. So this is not the best geometry you can have, but we'll go back to that later. So and let's go back to perspective. Okay, turn off the drawings. We don't need them now. I just want to see how this looks. Okay, it's not looking bad. I would say it's not looking bad. So okay, let's go to faces, and I'm going to select all these faces here. Okay, and now we'll use extrude. I'm sure you remember extrude. And I'm gonna offset it for a little. No. Yeah, this looks strange. I'm using the middle button, but I'm not, as you can see, getting too good results. So I'll probably be more successful if I just introduce the values here. So 0.15 is probably too much. 0.1 is working. No, So 0.07. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Okay, and now let's see how this is. It's I have to move it around to see how it looks like. And now let's go to the side view and zoom it. Let's go back to vertices and move these vertices around the best way we can to match the drawing. Okay. So this is actually the hole that we will use to attach the wing to the body of the airplane. Okay, I think that's working well. Okay, let's go back to perspective. See what's going on here. I can spot a few things that are not okay, but we can just worry with that later. So let's focus on building this this attachment, and then we can work. We can worry with other things. So I'm selecting these faces again, and now I'm going. Let me see something here. Okay, so it looks okay. Let's go to Windows Outliner just to make sure that okay, the wing is still here, so I have to bring the wing back. So I selected the wing on the outliner and turn on the visibility. To turn it on, you just have to insert 1 and type enter on your keyboard. Insert 1 on visibility and then hit enter. And so we have the wing back. And I have to make sure that the wing matches the hole that we're going to do. So those faces are still selected, which is good. So they're still there. So we can extrude them. Wait. The wing is also selected, so I had the wing selected and I didn't realize that. Okay, so yeah, so let's unselect the wing. I don't want to extrude the wing. Jeez, what's going on? Okay, only have the faces selected. I was just making sure it was the faces that I had selected, and now I'm gonna extrude those faces. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude them. They're overlapping the geometry of the wing. Don't worry, I'm just now use the scale tool to scale it down so that it looks straight now. Yeah, okay. So I used the scale tool. Now I'm going to use the scale tool on the center to, and now Ypsilon. Just to adjust it. Okay, scale tool again on Ypsilon. Scaling it a bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it's okay. Yeah, everything looks right from this angle. And okay, from here and here. Yeah, it's not really good, but don't worry. We'll make it better later. So for now, I know that something doesn't look too good, but we'll go back to that later. So now just select these edges. So I'm on edge mode. Right click to go to edge mode. So don't forget that. And now selecting these edges, and I'm just using the translate tool to bring them out. Bring them out a bit, like that. Yeah, it looks like a wing. It's starting to look like a wing. I need some geometry here, so I'm using the multicut tool, holding Control key, and adding some geometry, some more edge loops here. Okay, it's better now. I need these edge loops here so that I can just improve that shape. It's not looking good, but it will, so don't worry. So if you hold 3 on your keyboard, if you click 3 on your keyboard, you don't need to hold it. You can see how it looks like on the smooth mode. Let's go back to 1. So press 1 on your keyboard, and let's see it from the left side. Okay. So I'm gonna hide the wing again to focus on this particular geometry here. Let's go to faces and get rid of these faces that we don't need. Actually, no, actually we're not going to get rid of them. Let's just extrude it and play with the offset here. We could get rid of them and rebuild it in another way, but just reconsidering, and I think it's better to use the extrude here. So I've set it like 0.2, yeah, 0.02, I'm sorry. It's good. And I'm using scale tool to scale it down. Okay, so I know it's not looking good, but we're going back to that in just a few moments. Okay, so it looks okay from this angle at least. So let's extrude again, and let's bring it. Oops, there was something not right there. Okay, let's bring it. Okay, something is not right there. I have to check what's going on. It looks good for me here, so. Well, let's bring the wing back. So I'm using the outliner to select the wing, go to visibility, insert one, press enter, and there you go, the wing is back. And yeah, that's it.